The woman suggested to the investigators that the shots may have come from a passing brown vehicle. However, the suspects were never found.
How many brown vehicles do you know ever? I don't even think they really make brown cars, bro. Like, she was kept that, man. She hit, bro, with that back door. YouTube, Mob, what's poppin', man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I go by Dunn. If you new, man, go ahead and do me a big solid, man. Go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. After you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell. After you ring that bell, make sure you hit all so you don't miss a banger. You feel me? Now we back with some crazy content, man. This is King Dunn Reacts too, man. Y'all know how we get down on the channel, man. If you want to see some more reactions, man, kind of like short form reactions, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, man. You want to see me get down, how I get down like that, then subscribe to my main reaction channel, King Dunn Reacts. My main reaction channel is like more of like a what's going on, like from day to day. So rock out over there with me. But tonight, man, on the channel, man, we got that boy Dooski the Man, bro. Now, if you don't know who Dooski the Man is, Dooski, I don't know if he's BD, GD, I don't know none of that, man, because I haven't really tapped in with Dooski like that. All I know is that Dooski was ROOGA's and Mob Scrap's partner. So more than likely, he probably was GD. And the funeral that Wooski was basically, he was shot at, was Dooski's funeral. So subscribers sent me this one, man, so we just gonna tap into it and see what's going on, man.
Coming straight down more beat shit, bitch. And we out there on the six, ain't worried about none of that.
It was times Dooski, like, real life.
Hey, shout out to Dose of Mystery too, man. Bro got some dope content. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in on his YouTube channel for sure.
Like, he's blocking out family, the whole world, like, just to be on the block.
Chicago police are trying to figure out who shot 6 people outside this afternoon.
And police say they heard a barrage of shots just after noon. They were coming from across the street, and for a local musician known as Dooski the Man was letting out. His real name is Van Treese Chris. He was killed by gunfire earlier this month.
It was just like a hailstorm of gunshots. It was at least 40 to 50 shots.
It was like they took him right before he could, just live his dream.
Van Treese Chris, known to the music world as Dooski the Man, was on his way to building a legacy in the music world before the lifestyle he lived caught up to him. In the streets of Chicago, plagued with rival gangs, taunting and plotting on the lives of their enemies.
That ROOGA right there, bro. Bro, it's crazy how much, like, growing your hair, getting a haircut, things like that, getting some money, bro, can change your looks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging the man looks, you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, he looked like this was way before the GDs got through the door. We can tell, bro, like, straight up.
Dooski the Man made a name for himself as one of those persons who shouldn't be crossed. He was affiliated with the gang set known as Mob, which stands for Mind on Business. Dooski the Man was known as some of the most ruthless in the city and was affiliated with other gang sets like STL and EBT, which the late famous FBG Duck and Wooski was affiliated with, both of whom.
Bro, either Dooski was very small or Duck was very large. Or maybe both.
Duck and Wooski was affiliated with, both of whom Dooski the Man called friends.
Coming straight down more beat shit, bitch. And we out there on the six, ain't worried about none of that. 6-1 shit, bitch.
Rest in peace to Dooski, man. But it's like every time somebody make a video like that, bro, they end up being like unalive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about nothing. Look, I'm worried about a lot, bro. I'm worried about a whole lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got a security system. That's why I got bangers. You know what I mean? That's why my wife got a banger. That's why, like, I ain't finna play with nobody because I'm worried about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be worried about nothing, but they be having these big old guns. Come on, gang. Come on, bro. Young Jit King, stop doing that. You don't have to be hard or tough, man. Be smart. You feel me?
Hold on, wait.
Let me see down there. What? Yeah, now show me again. Let me come in.
They want to talk, we don't want to talk.
What you doing? Boy, you don't learn.
The problem with this lifestyle was that Dooski had a reputation based on his actions. There were no rules of engagement. Once blood ran, then the other side was out for revenge, and the vicious cycle continues in a loop. It was only a matter of time before that cycle made its way right back around to the feet of Dooski the Man. His gang affiliation with Mob, who were mainly gangster disciples, brought with it the anger of one of their main rivals. The 600 gang compromised of mainly black disciples. The two were not so far away from...
Hey, man, 600 was small, bro, but 600 was deadly. You feel me? Like, 600 was small, but 600 really got busy, bro. For real, for real.
As with many of the gang turfs in the Chicago area. That means staying in the location and continuing along the same dangerous path increases the chance of losing your life. A lesson Dooski the Man never heeded. He would witness firsthand how fickle life in that line of living could be when he lost his friend Brian Weekly to the streets. Weekly was a fellow Mob gang affiliate who was known by his alias Mob Scrap, and multiple attempts were made on his life in previous times. But on June 7th, 2014, his rivals succeeded in ending his life. Reports state that at about 1:30 a.m. Saturday, officers responded to a call of shots fired in the 5600 block of South Wabash Avenue. 18-year-old Brian Weekly and a 20-year-old man, both of whom had suffered multiple gunshot wounds and were unresponsive in an alley. Weekly of the 1400 block of West 79th Street was pronounced deceased at the scene. The 20-year-old was taken to John H. Stroger Jr. Hospital of Cook County in critical condition. Dooski the Man lost his friend and gangmate to the same thing that took many others close to him. But instead of realizing that the end result down that path he walked wasn't a happy ending, he instead dived deeper into the darkness of the lifestyle. Oftentimes, he was high off substances, but it wasn't simply something he enjoyed doing, but more of a coping mechanism through all the loss and pain he endured. The loss of Scrappy really cut him deep. Dedicating a song to his friend titled Letter to Scrap, his pain could be heard layered over every word. He would begin carrying on Scrap's legacy by embracing the name Scrap Gang in his verbiage and songs. But Dooski took it a step further. He wanted revenge, and he often lurked on the streets late at night to find rivals to retaliate upon.
Corner, B. I can't wait to catch a 555. Now we on 59th King Drive. Drop the mask. Now we finna go to the O. On photo, we gonna make y'all know why every move.
Bro, these young kids, bro, they were wilding, cuz. They was really out there wilding in the rack like that, bro. Bro, they on the internet, they probably live. I don't know, could Instagram go live then? I don't know, but they like, we letting y'all know all every move, bro. They on the hunt. But a lot of times when you on the hunt, like, I don't think you supposed to let your prey know that you on the way, bro. That mean they can get ready. I ain't trying to tell nobody how to do no hits and then like that. I'm just saying, like, this was just crazy work, bro.
I know we ain't finna see nobody. Like, this shit be funny as hell, bro. Like, why is it keeping they blocks, bro?
According to his best friend, ROOGA, in a later interview, Dooski the Man was one of the Chicago rappers at the time who was making headway in the music industry, but he couldn't stay away from the dangerous lifestyle.
Dooski was in the... We all was in the streets, don't get me wrong. But I was trying to get out of it. Like, I'm trying to do the music, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to kind of branch out from it. You know, Dooski was too. But it was like, he was in there, he was out there, you know what I'm saying? And popping pills and just, and you know, living that. It was feeling, he was lit, you know what I'm saying? He was lit before me. He had the music lit.
Slowly, they started drifting apart, but not due to being at odds. ROOGA recalled wanting to focus on music, but Dooski, the man, couldn't let the...
I don't know, Mom. There's so much fabric.
Dooski wanted get back, man. Dooski wanted that get back.
Oh, blueberries.
gang lifestyle go. Eventually, they'd
I don't know what the hell that ad was about.
a conversation where Dooski told him honestly what had been eating away at him all this time. Dooski the man was going through a lot. The losses and the trauma of his environment were taking a toll to the point where he blocked out everything and everyone and drowned it all out in substances and dangerous lifestyle.
This experience of seeing him go through his whole life phase. There was a time he came to me and he talked to me. He was like, brother, I ain't gonna lie. I've been going through it, like real life. He told me, like, those times, Dooski, like, real life, like, was blocking out family, the whole world, like, just to be on the block.
That conversation with his close friend was exactly what he needed. In that moment, Dooski made the decision to focus on his growing music popularity and stepped away from the violent lifestyle. For a minute, it seemed like he was going to hold the opportunity so many wanted and rise to the top of the music industry. Sadly, less than 24 hours later, his life was taken.
It was just that whole experience of going through that. We sat down and we talked, the day before we died. Like, literally came to my house and he spoke to me. He told me, like, I love you, bro. I love the way you move. You always push me to be better. I want to be a musician, bro. I'm finna cut off everything and this is what we finna do. And that shit happened.
According to Chicago police, on October 9th, 2018, at around 3:30 p.m., Dooski the man was in the 5600 block of South Michigan Avenue with a female companion. Just before 4 p.m., a vehicle came their direction with shooters from inside the vehicle, brandishing weapons and pulling the trigger. The female was wounded in the leg, while Dooski suffered a gunshot to the head. His
Oh my
condition
God.
was critical, and the clock was ticking on how much time he had.
Back door. Back door. Man, if you chilling with a female, bro, and y'all see a car coming up, bro, man, she don't drive, bro, man, you better cash her ass, no cap. Cause she just hit you with the back door. For real.
But Dooski and the female companion were rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center for treatment. Unfortunately, Dooski the man was pronounced deceased at 4:33 p.m., while the woman escaped with her life. The woman suggested to the investigators that the shots may have come from a passing brown vehicle. However, the suspects were never found.
How many brown vehicles do you know ever? I don't even think they really make brown cars, bro. Like, she was kept that, man. She hit, bro, with that back door. And he probably the one shot her, to be honest. Because he probably figured out that it was a back door. Rest in peace, Dooski the man, though, for sure.
Reports quickly began spreading online that the drive-by shooting that claimed the life of Dooski the man, sparking mixed reactions from those who got the news. However, there was one group of people whose emotions and intentions were clear after his hit, and it was nothing other than a sinister feeling from their post. Dooski's affiliates wanted blood, pain, and revenge. As one affiliate said, the tears were finished shedding and the streets of Chicago were about to become a war zone. That was the extent of love and respect they held for their now slain friend. Although there was never an official arrest of a suspect, many fingers pointed to Dooski's rival, the 600 gang, as the culprits. This became an even greater speculation, with posts by members like Memo 600 laughing at Dooski's hit. But what dialed in the spotlight on 600 being responsible even more was when a member by that name of Waldo was hit just about 24 hours later.
Oh my God!
According to Chicago police,
bro.
On October 10th, 2018, Waldo...
I ain't gonna even cap, bro. I heard, like, they said MOB, bro. Like, they got, like, I think Tasty Hunter said that he was like, bro, you hit one of them, they hit one of yours in, like, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Waldo, not less than 24 hours, Waldo got hit, cause, like, They say Young Mo-B was. They say, hey, they get back didn't come with time. They get back came like the next 5 minutes, straight up.
Was standing on a sidewalk in the 200 block of East 63rd Street in the Parkway Gardens neighborhood around 4:30 p.m. when an unknown vehicle pulled up next to him and an offender inside the vehicle fired shots. A bullet struck him in the head, ending his life in the same manner as Dooski the man. The revenge hits were on the rise, and just as every time before, so was the same now. The cycle of bloodshed increased as emotions ran high for their slain affiliates. Dooski, who was close with Dooski, would come near to meeting his friend in the grave as his farewell service. He was at odds with the late Chicago gangster King Von, oftentimes involved in arguments back and forth online. The day before the farewell service of Dooski, Wooski was on a FaceTime call with said rival King Von and his other affiliates. It was on that call King Von could be heard saying that he had a surprise for Wooski.
This your big brother, yeah, you know what the fuck going on. That's your big brother, you know. I wish I could say one of y'all was my boy. You got all goofies over there. I ain't talking about the good. What's y'all off the courage of me? Listen, we gonna surprise. This time about tonight. We gonna surprise,
Bro, Chicago playing some crazy games, bro. Bro, how y'all even get each other number, bro? Bro, two known ops will get on FaceTime and just talk and be like, yo, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, then, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Like, but Iraq was like that, no cap. Still like that, to be real.
King Von's affiliate, known by the alias E-Dog, also left a cryptic message via Twitter on the day of the farewell service that Wooski was scheduled to attend. It soon became clear that something was planned for that day when bullets began to fly at the service, hitting Wooski in the head.
Shit, I was in the church, you see what I'm saying? When that shit, shots was going off and shit. I really don't even know what was like, you know, but I had my son, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure my son and, you see what I'm saying, my immediate family, y'all are good in there, you see what I'm saying? Because I was done everything I loved in there, you feel? But, yeah, that shit was crazy.
And police say they heard a barrage of shots just after noon. They were coming from across the street, and for a local musician known as Dooski the Man was letting out. His real name is Van Treese Chris. He was killed by gunfire earlier this month. Witnesses today heard a couple of shots at first, apparently fired into the crowd. Then many more, several dozen more shots.
By some miracle, Wooski would survive, but not without serious mental trauma. He fought back to regain himself and was seen smiling and spending time with friends who came to visit.
Dang. That's a picture? Oh my God, bro. That's crazy, bro.
You the cops with your cheap ass, man.
What you mean? How the fuck I'm cheap? What you mean? What makes you think I'm cheap?
Yeah, he's great, though. Beaton got shot in the head.
He was lucky. Unlike his friend, it's sad sometimes because some of them, like Dooski, experience so much growing up that their minds are warped by the trauma. Their lives become controlled by their environment and turning to substances to help cope with it all. Dooski had musical talent and was ready to change his life around for the better. Unfortunately, he lost his life. If only he had the chance to escape, he would have been one of the greats in the industry today. Rest in peace, Dooski the Man.
With so many
Cope with it all.
I ain't even count, bro. I ain't never really heard of Dooski the Man record, bro. I'm gonna have to go check. I'm finna go work out right quick. I'm gonna check him out, bro. But anyway, that's just another casualty, man. The war in CHIRAQ, bro. Another one, dog. Crazy thing is, like, we all know who ran up in that funeral, bro. Like, we can just imagine who did it. We don't know for sure because nobody was never charged and didn't nobody really take credit for that. But it's the thing, bro. You had folk mamas and aunties and stuff in there. Like ROOGA said, his son was in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, they just pop out. You feel me? Like, that's crazy, bro. They wanted somebody that bad. And the thing about it, this is what I heard now. Dose of Mystery ain't say this, but I heard the only reason Dooski was shot in the head was because Dooski heard the shots, and instead of taking cover or instead of running away from it, Dooski actually ran to the gunfire and started blinking back, and that's how he caught a headshot. You know what I'm saying? But from that picture I just saw, it looked like Dooski got shot in the back of the head. So I don't know how true that is either, but that's just what I heard. Like, I heard Dooski ran to it, bro, to basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, he sacrificed his own life for the well-being of his people. That's just what I heard, but I don't know for sure. I just heard that from one person. I think it was either Mama Duck or ROOGA's dad, one of them. But rest in peace, man, to Dooski the man, dog. Like, straight up, bro. Like, Chicago is very, very, very different. I think I've never heard of anybody shooting up a funeral repast or anything until I heard that. And when I heard it, I was like, Chicago very different. Even though I still want to go visit the rack, but I won't be going to no hoods or none of that. None of that, cuz. And I ain't got no problem with nobody from the rack. Y'all know that, right? I have no problem with y'all, for real. I'm just a reactor. Doing my reaction thing, no cap. But gang, Chicago, tap in, man. What are y'all thoughts on Dooski, man? You know what I'm saying? How y'all felt about Dooski in the rack, bro? And I'm gonna go check his music out in a minute. Yeah, man, let me know y'all opinion on this video. I love y'all, man. Y'all keep them coming. Y'all feel me? Where we at, man? I don't know where we at. I think we at 1300, right? We got to be. We ain't at 1300. Y'all slipping on the pimping, man, for real. Where we at with it, folk? Where we at with it, folk? Man, come on, man. We need that 1300 by the day. 2K, we on the way. Road to 10K. That 100K plaque will be ours by my B-day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a couple of plaques all over this wall. You know what I mean? That's why I ain't even painted the wall yet. I was gonna paint it black, but nah, we gonna wait. We gonna grind it out for a minute, man. You know what I mean? Probably when we hit 10K, man, I may paint the walls black, you feel me? But I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tapping on all my YouTube channels across the YouTube platform. All links in the description down below. Once again, rest in peace, Dooski the man. Rest in peace anybody who they may have mentioned that lost their life to this senseless gun violence, man. Hopefully these videos will show these jits like it ain't cool to have ops. It ain't cool to be a op. It ain't cool to catch no bodies, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Go be something else, man, because you live by the gun, you die by the gun. That's a fact. Live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's Bible. I love y'all. And we'll catch y'all on next one, man. More life or no life, more will. No way. OT on the movement. Getting it straight out the mud. Let's get it.